everyone. It's Gabe Cohn from Slay the Ray, where the UT Spartans meet the TB Rays. Today's April 14th, 2016. I'm here in the Martinez Center, and I'm pleased to be joined by Coach Joe Urso. How you doing, Coach?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Let's just get started. This year, you guys are 20-6. What do you attribute to your success, and what characteristics would you associate with your team's success this year?
Well, the unique part of this team is we've had so many injuries that all these guys, they really have every excuse in the book of why this run is supposed to stop. But the senior leadership has really stepped up. The expectations here are so high to win a national championship, and these guys, new guys, are stepping up in order to keep us on top. We got 4 of our starting pitchers have been out for the year. Our starting shortstop broke his hand; he's out for the year. So we've relied on a lot of different players to get us to this point.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at your hitting statistics, you guys are batting .342, a .418 on base, and a .531 slugging. Are there any tactics or approach that you teach your players?
We work hard. I mean, in practice, 45 minutes of our hour of hitting is all drills. So Coach Jose Jimenez does a lot of work on the computer. Studying the opposing pitchers that we're going to face that week, and we have a nice plan for our hitters, to attack those guys that weekend. But they've just done a great job. A lot of new guys, like I said, have stepped up. Danny Lee has had an incredible year. J.D. Osborne has had an incredible year. Laz Rivera. The list goes on. So we just need to keep scoring runs. The pitching's been banged up, so defense has been a key as well. We need to play strong defense behind them.
So would you say the pitching is the one thing your team has to improve on heading into the tournament and then the NCAA playoffs?
Yeah, for sure. For us to make a deep run this year, we're going to need to get a lot more out of our pitching depth. Right now, we feel strong with a few guys, mainly our starters. We've got a couple bullpen guys doing their jobs, but to make a national run, we need to have a couple more guys out of that bullpen step up for us, which puts a little bit more pressure on our defense. We can't make the mistakes, because these pitchers, with the lack of depth, you can't expect them to go out and get 4 and 5 outs an inning. So, better we play defense, keep these starters, especially in the game, longer, and if they can give us, 7 innings on a start, really obviously takes the pressure off our bullpen, which right now we feel is a big part of our weakness.
Was this series the past weekend nice little confidence boost because you guys beat the team you beat in the championship?
Yeah, I think the guys, they were looking forward to that series the whole year, right when they saw them on the schedule. You can't ask for much more. The teams that were in the finals the year before to match up for 3 games, it was a lot of offense. I think Cataba's a little banged up with their pitching as well. So, but the guys played well, and to get a sweep of a quality team like that at this stage of the game is real important for us.
All right, let's go into your career as a whole. 4 national championships, 10 SSC tournament or SEC titles, 350-plus victory seasons, and over 50 players drafted. How have you done it over the years? How have you been able to maintain this type of success?
Well, I mean, it starts with playing here for 4 years and the pride that I learned as a player, and making sure that I did everything I could to keep the tradition going and even build on it. And that's what we feel like we did with this baseball program. We feel like we really elevated it to an even higher level. So take a lot of pride in that. What I learned in the Angels organization, I brought into college baseball. Playing 5 years in the minors and then coaching 4 years with them, you learn a lot about what it takes to develop a player. You learn a lot about what it takes in the evaluation process as well, and that's everything that I brought in, with Coach Militello back into college baseball, because he had a similar background. He played the big leagues. He coached 4 years of minor league ball as well, and we brought that system that we learned in the minor leagues to UT, and we feel like the way we've approached these guys, they really appreciate the minor league environment that we've created in college for them, and they just take so much pride in trying try to win a championship every year.
Yeah, I definitely talked to the other players in the past saying that they come back and train with you guys before they go back to their respective organizations for spring training. I guess just keeping the community tight, yet trying to expand their games for the next level. So
For sure, and we preach family around here a lot. Even when they're playing here, we really talk a lot about the families. We even include their parents and friends and girlfriends and everything into our program because we want to create this big family atmosphere. And I think that's why they come back after they leave here to go on to pro ball or even into the business world. You'll see these guys come out for a practice to hang out with our guys because they feel like once they were part of this family, they're part of it forever.
So you were also the fastest coach in NCAA Division II history. You reached 600 career wins. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it's special. The most important part is obviously that you're keeping the University of Tampa on top of the D2 world, and the wins, obviously are a big part of what we're trying to accomplish here each year.
What series are you looking forward to for the rest of this season before you enter the tournament? That kind of keeping your eye on for just the
Oh,
rest of the season.
yeah. I mean, we're two games up in the conference race with 4 weekends to go, and I think if you have to pinpoint one weekend, you start looking at Florida Southern, our rival, here in a couple weeks at home. Hopefully, we can take care of business on our home field.
All right. I think you answered all my questions. Thank you so
All right.
much for listening to me. Hopefully, they can win another one of these.
All right.